Long way, get this shit a long way, shit a long way. Long way, hit it long way, 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 shit long way, long shit long way, long way, long way, long way, long way, long way, shit a long way. Gotta get the shit a long way, get the shit a long way, gotta get the shit a long way, get the gotta know she don't really understand, man. Gotta know she don't really understand, man. Gotta get a meal, but she don't understand. She be tripping every day, she be tripping every way. But I gotta get this shit a long way, tryna get money every single way, tryna get money every single day, get money every single way, every day. Every day we gotta get paid, yeah. Every day we gotta get paid, yeah. I'm feeling like we be a new slave. No, we gotta finish rich. No, we gotta finish rich. Got a new bitch, she don't understand. She don't understand. She's gotta get rich. She don't understand. Sometimes we gotta hit lit. No, we ain't hit lit. Trying to get the long way, yeah. Trying to get the shit the long way, yeah. Coach is tryna wrap up a entree, yeah. Told you the other day that did my phone strong. We gon' shoot the long way, we gon' get the long way, yeah. Yeah, get the shit the long way. My bitch be trippin' back and forth like a phone way. When I ain't Atari, I ain't playing games, so I'm not Atari. Yesterday she told me that she about to leave, man. Said fuck it, bitch, we gonna get some money. Said fuck it, bitch, I'm about to get some money. So what I do today, I want to get some money, yeah. Cause we gon' get this shit the long way, we gon' get shit the long way, yeah. Back and forth like the pong way, yeah. Man, I'ma get this shit the long way, get this shit the long way. Just the only way today, because they go with shit's crazy. We gotta wear a mask, we the new slaves, and we be wearing this shit like every day. We be okay, we gon' be okay, they gon' be okay, they gon' be okay for me, yeah. So we gon' get this shit the long way, 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 yeah, we get this shit the long way, yeah, cause we gon' be okay, we gon' be okay, yeah, we gon' get the long way, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Decided to switch it up a little bit. Switch it up a little. Put on my Versace robe with the gold cuffs. Yeah, baby. Kind of, get some more viewers up in here. All right, let me move that. Welcome. How you doing? Oh, okay, there we go. Make sure you guys can see the name. All right. Let me get that over there so you guys know what's up. Yeah. Versace. Wait, I got it. There we go. Gold cuffs. Look at that. Gold cuffs and everything. What's up? Yeah, I can do it too, baby. Yeah. All right, my bad. I was so excited. Gold cuffs, Versace. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. It was on mute. Yeah. Like I said, Snuggles, there's nothing to do with Anton. I just wanted to wear my own Versace robe. Nothing to do with him. You got to remember, multiple people do that. Multiple people wear Versace robes, okay? It's just not him, all right? Anyway, you guys see that? Yes, gold cuffs on the both of them. Gold cuffs, baby. This is not a regular robe. I know it. Hey, I know it looks like a regular robe, but it's a Versace robe, all right? All right, welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is LJ Young. Welcome to the SMD channel. I'm a 100% debt-free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. I help people become financially free by helping them mathematically see outside what I call the debt matrix. And the debt matrix where debt slaves live, okay? Now, there's two kinds of debt slaves, unconscious debt slaves and conscious debt slaves. Unconscious debt slaves can't see negative numbers psychologically. So if you're wondering if you're a debt slave and you're a homeowner, you believe you're a homeowner with a mortgage, open up a calculator, put in your mortgage payment minus your mortgage balance and hit equal. As you're looking at the calculator, I just want you to listen to the sound of my voice. The reason why you believe you're a homeowner is because you cannot see negative numbers psychologically. You can obviously see them physically because you're looking at your calculator now, all right? Now there's conscious slaves. Conscious slaves were once unconscious. They decided to believe the calculator. Now they're on their way to freedom, right? That was me until about age 40. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Now, that was me until age 40. Okay. All right. Until I woke up, found Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey basically says, take the arithmetic that we learned in grade school. Sorry, I'm just trying to show off a little bit. Take the arithmetic that we learned in grade school, apply it to your finances, apply it to your personal finances using these baby steps. That's it. Now I'm free. I'm here on the mic talking to you guys today. All right. I don't know why you guys laughing. Oh, let me tie that Versace robe a little bit tighter. There we go. I want you guys to see the name as I'm talking so you guys know what's up because I got bread. Bread. All right. Yeah, you know what? I didn't actually go to the Versace store because I saw the price of the robe. And I was like, I can get the same Versace robe. As soon as I walked out of Versace, there was this dude on the corner. He was like, man, I got the same robe as the one you're about to buy. I said, word? Really? He says right here. Bam. I said, cool. So it went from $700 to $25. I was like, deal. Nah, wealthy firefighter, you got it misunderstood, baby. This is Versace. A robe is not a robe. See, man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, today is gonna be an article read. Okay. All right, so check this out. Target and Walmart are now moving to buy now, pay later. Okay. And we're going to read it as a debt-free. I'm gonna read it to you from my debt-free eyes. Now to show you and help you guys understand why these types of things come about. Okay, they already know the majority of you guys are in financial trouble. They're taking advantage of all the people's credit cards all maxed out. You guys can't use your credit cards no more, and credit card companies are not issuing more. They're not raising your credit limit. So what you guys going to do? Introducing buy now, pay later. They're coming in to take advantage of this problem. All right. They're going to take advantage of who? Debt slaves, because only debt slaves would ever in a million years sign up for a program like this. Okay. Never in a million years. So this we're going to do. Oh, Brittany. You know what? Hey, it is what it is, Brittany. You looking though, right? Do I got your attention, Brittany? Yeah, because I got on this Versace robe. Yeah. Gold cuffs. Yeah. What's up, K for business? Kenneth, what's going on? Kwame, Aaron, Snuggles. Hello. What's up? Hello, what's up, Heat? What's going on, Alex? All right, let's get this going. No, man. Hey, man, I want you guys do not. Okay, listen. Have you ever seen what's the rapper? What's the name? He wears Versace robes all the time. The rapper, the one that owns the chicken places and everything too. What's the name? He wears Versace robes. Anton's not the only one with Versace robes. Okay, I want you guys to try not to concentrate on that. This is not a shot at anybody. I'm just trying to up my ratings. Okay, I'm just trying to up my ratings. You know what? That's on order, Sherigan. That's on order. It's not. They said it's going to be here in about a few minutes. Okay, so they said it's going to be here. Rick Ross. Everybody, thank you, Ken. All right, my Porsche's going to be here on Thursday. Okay, all right. Yep, Bandman Kevel, he wears them too. See, I'm just trying to fit in because obviously those guys got more followers. I must be obviously doing something wrong, so I went out and got me a Versace robe. Because if I wore a regular robe on the show, right, you guys would have been like, hey, what's he doing wearing a robe on the live? But since it's a Versace robe, that's different. That's different. All right, let's bring it. Okay, try not to focus on the robe, you guys, okay? Now we're going to get to the article read. All right, let me bring this up. Let me see, share screen, Chrome tab. All right, the first one we're going to go. Let's see. All right, so we're going to bring up the first one is Target. All right, Target is partnering with Affirm. Now, I did a little research on Affirm. Affirm is just a company that does things like this. They provide financing for stuff like this. What it really is, Debt Slaves, it's for you guys. All right, you guys have no more money. All right, unemployment's running out. Holidays is coming up. Have you noticed? They doing it just in time for the holidays. Okay. All right, so let's read through this real quick. Now I can't see what you guys are typing as I'm reading, so I'm gonna do this real quick. It's not gonna be too detailed because it's just targeted. It's targeted at Debt Slaves. All right. Okay. Now this is what I must admit. If I would have heard this, Affirm was partnering up with Target and Walmart, I definitely would have invested in Affirm because Debt Slaves are going to be all over this like white on rice. All right. All right. Says Affirm Holdings stock climbed for a second consecutive day Thursday after Target said it was joining the buy now, pay later provider ahead of the holiday season. They're getting ready for you, Debt Slaves, man, because you guys are going to use this up. All right. And they're going to charge interest rate through the ass. The company stock rose 20% on Wednesday as the box retailer announced new payment option for consumers through partnerships, Affirm and its smaller peer Sezzle. Australia's getting in the mix. They're not even, hey, listen, they're not even here in the United States and they're taking advantage of you, Debt Slaves. Okay. But it really doesn't matter because I'm sure Sezzle is probably big in Australia. All capitalist economies are the same. Okay. Debt slaves must be the majority in every single capitalist economy. Affirm shares were close to 3% higher in Thursday morning trading. Target said consumers would be able to pay for purchases over $100. So they got you guys spending $100 or more in monthly payments through Affirm's technology, while the Sezzle option splits each purchase into 4 interest-free payments over 6 weeks. So imagine, they doing you guys dirty. I ain't gonna lie. It's business. It's business. They ain't doing nothing. Let me take that back. They're not doing anything to you. You are doing it to yourself. Okay. Yeah. Target's blog posts may have sent the stock soaring, but some, including Morgan Stanley, have noted that the tie-up isn't new. Affirm and Target have been working together since 2019. Oh, wow. They've been on it. Oh, they're just announcing it. Okay. Christopher Brendler, technology analyst and DA Davidson, said he was surprised at the share price reaction as the firm has been a Target partner for several. Well, they're letting everybody know now. That's why it's going up. Okay. They didn't know. Debt Slaves didn't know about this option. All right. While there's good chance Target is expanding availability with this launch, we did notice Affirm's new adaptive checkout. We still see the bank. This is cutting in on the bank's bread. Okay. The banks are going to have to come back with something. All right. An Affirm representative told Barron's, "We are pleased to partner with Target." I bet you are. Empower with more consumers with flexible and transparent way to pay over time. More than half Americans are More than half of Americans are interested in using pay over time solution this holiday season. According to our recent survey, and the majority, 69%, cited the need to help them better budget. This is going to help you better budget, debt slaves. Trust me. If you're using buy now, pay later, you don't have any budget because you have no money. You can't budget with no money. That's impossible. All right. The BNPL concept, buy now, pay later, is experiencing a boom. Yes, it is experiencing a boom. You guys have no money. You guys have no money. Of course, it's booming among younger people. Of course, the target are the younger people because you guys don't know. Have you noticed, younger people, have you guys noticed when you watch TV commercials, all the people on the TV commercials are your age? You know why they're your age? Because you are the target, debt slaves. They got to get you while you're young, catch you, wrap you up in the buy now, pay later while you have tons of student loan debt. You stack that up, you'll never be able to pay off student loan debt. You'll be a slave for life. And then you'll be like just the other article talking about you're trying to get away from student loan debt in your senior years, okay? And some of the industry's biggest names have been expanding into the space over the past year or so. You better fucking believe it. PayPal launched, wait a minute. PayPal launched its pay in 4 service last year, which allows consumers to make purchases in 4 interest-free payments. Now let me make sure you guys understand something. The only people that would sign up for a program like this are debt slaves. Now, they catch you on with interest-free 4 payments because they know you're not going to be able to do it. And then when you don't make that 4th payment, they're going to get you big time, okay? Which allows consumers to make purchases in foreign by, Square agreed to buy Australia's Afterpay in August. Okay, so Square is going over to Australia and about to make some money off of their debt slaves in Australia. Afterpay in August in an all-stock deal worth $29 billion in a huge bet on BNPL by Jack Dorsey Financial Payments, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Most recently, MasterCard entered the field last month, unveiling plans to roll out a new Oh, man. I take that back. Credit card companies ain't missing out. MasterCard installments service in the U.S., Australia, and the U.K. They're coming to you, U.K. All your debt slaves in the U.K., Australia, they're about to mop you guys up, all right? The newest sent a firm stock tumbling more than 10%. However, the stock remains 80% up over the past 6 months following a partnership with Amazon. Oh man, earnings and guidance earlier this month, and the they about to get you guys good. Hey, if you guys, you got some extra bread, you better start investing in those Affirm companies and those companies buy now, pay later. They're about to make a killing this holiday season. So you want some extra bread? I would invest in them. Okay, I'm not giving you stock advice. I'm just telling you what the debt slaves will do. You got to remember, debt slaves ain't got no money, so they're down. Okay, they're about to make a killing. What's up, E Love, Herbert, E Man? But you know what, E-Man, layaway, they wasn't making no money. That's why Walmart got rid of it. That's why Walmart got rid of layaway. Okay, because they wasn't making no interest. They wasn't making no money. So they got rid of layaway and they started. That's the next one coming up here. So Walmart's getting on the bandwagon too. So let me bring this up. If you're new to the room, check out my robe. Gold cuffs. Okay. All right. I don't want to throw your attention off. All right. Let me bring this other one up. All right. Stop sharing share screen. All right. Where's the Walmart one? Oh, there's the Walmart one. Okay. All right. Here's another one. Walmart's jumping on the bandwagon too. Okay. Now I put the links in the details of the video. All right. Walmart does away with layaway, which didn't carry any fees, and announces buy now, pay later program that may charge customers interest. No, they will charge customers. The intro is to get you guys on the hook. So they put the bait on the hook to say 4 in payments, interest free, to get you on the hook. So you could say to yourself, debt slave, I will make sure to pay it off before the 4 installments, which they already know you're not, because you're using the program. Because if you're using the program, you're not going to do it. And then they're going to get you. All right, let me see. Walmart decided to scrap its layaway program completely before the 2021 holiday season, replacing it with the buy now, pay later. Now, this Affirm, I can only imagine the amount of money this deal is partnering up with this. This is just the two I'm talking about, Affirm and Walmart, 2 big ass retailers. I can only imagine how much that deal is. Woo. All right. The retailer is now using the company Affirm, which partnered with Walmart, to replace layaway. Instead of having stores hold the items from late August through mid-December while customers make payments until paid in full, shoppers can now take the item home immediately and pay it off with Affirm. Can you imagine, like, the stock rooms of Walmart from all those layaway carts in the background? What a waste of time and money. All right. Unlike layaway purchases made with Affirm may charge customers interest. Although Affirm does not charge any hidden or late fees for using its services, customers can have an APR rate purchase of 10 to 30%. Financing garbage, okay, depending on their credit, and 0% for selected promotional items at Walmart. Now, again, the majority of people that are going to be doing this are people with bad ass credit, debt slaves. You better believe whatever you're going to be charged 30%. I promise you. Damn, you talk about compound interest. That is compound. It's like it's compounding and it's smashing it down and it's compounding again and then it's smashing it down and it's woo. Okay. Well, not all Walmart customers may be eligible to use Affirm depending on their pre-qualification status. The service can be used on purchases ranging from $144 to $2,000. And includes items like alcohol, alcohol, groceries, and food, personal care products, and pet supplies. They're letting you finance food, but they say, hey, Visa and MasterCard's been financing food for years, using your credit card to buy food. They've been doing that for years. Affirm is like, F that, man. We're getting some of that bread. No, that's just too much bread to be. And because right now, credit card companies are not raising the limits of people's credit cards. They're like, oh, then what are we going to do? People are not going to stop eating. Last year, Walmart, the world's largest retailer, started to phase out layaway, only offering it on select jewelry items. Okay, we've learned a lot in the past year as our customers need. Okay, let's see how they put it. We've learned a lot in the past year as our customers' needs and shopping habits have changed. A Walmart spokesman told Insider, we are confident that our payment options provide the right solutions for our customers. I love the way they put it. Congratulations, Walmart. Congratulations, spokesman. Way to put that. Way to put it. Make them feel good about being debt slaves. Affirm services operate alternatively to a credit card. You better believe it does. Of course. Customers will purchase the item immediately and pay for the items over 3 to 24 months, 3 to 2 years. Now, you guys probably don't know why they always use months, because it doesn't sound like 2 years. Okay. Customers can select their own payment plan, and Affirm will match them with a lender who will provide them with the loan. Oh, wait a minute. Customers can select their own payment plan, and Affirm will match them with a lender who will provide them with a loan. Oh man. A firm is the front face. And then they contact people in the background who knows who they are. Those are the subprime sharks. Believe that. The people behind the firm, those are the subprime sharks. They're about to eat you guys alive like piranha. You know how when they throw a big ass half a cow in the water and the piranha tear it up? That's what they're doing. They're taking you. Are you buy now, pay now people, right? Buy now, pay later people. They're taking you and throwing it into the subprime shark piranhas. They're about to tear you up because you only got a little bit of meat left on your financial bones, right? After the banks are done with you, they throw you to those guys. And then now a firm is going to finish you off and they're going to pick your bones dry, your financial bones. That's just like, for example, when you go to a car dealership and you get ready to go finance a car and you're there all day, that's what they're doing. They're calling a whole bunch of financial places, seeing which one will take you. Walmart shoppers can return any purchases made with the firm for a refund, but the amount they paid in interest will not be refunded. Partial payments or late payments may impact a customer's credit score or ability to receive new loans with the company, according to a firm. Some Walmart customers expressed concern on social media, worried about how families will be able to purchase gifts for the holiday season if they don't qualify for a firm. What? What is the step mover? Walmart took away layaway and replaced it with a firm which checks credit right before Christmas. So many low-income families are not going to be able to give their children. Oh, man. Hey, who is this? A Business Insider. Way to pick the right tweet. Way to pick it. Okay. Walmart took away layaway and replaced it with a firm, which we just said that, wrote so many. Okay. Some customers seem to not mind the change, making jokes that without layaway, they have no place to hide their children's gift during the holidays. I don't know what that means. Walmart has recently... Oh, dead slaves. Walmart has recently undergone several company-wide changes, including raising its minimum wage, getting rid of its employee bonus, raising its minimum wage, getting rid of its employee bonus program for hourly workers, and opening ghost kitchens inside of select stores. Oh, wow. I did not know that. I like the way they said, we raised the minimum. They raised the minimum wage, but they got rid of its employee bonus program. Okay, that's it on that one. Wow. What's up, Sal's? Ooh. Oh, man, that's just bread stacked on bread, stacked on bread, oh, man. Hey, now what you guys need to understand is this, okay? The economy, all capitalist economies are psychological, okay? They don't even exist, okay? Economic classes don't exist. The money doesn't exist for debt slaves. They just don't know. What's up, Nick? What's going on? You know, LJ be looking like, and you know, so funny, Gabriel. I've been hearing that all my life. Michael Jai White. I don't see it when I see him. Honestly, I don't see it, but they always say that. And in E-Love, and they got rid of checkers. They got rid of checkers, got rid of the employee bonus program, but then they raised the minimum wage. Of course they did. They're saving multi-millions of dollars. Yeah, you're right. That's the next payday loans. Okay. They don't have to worry about buildings anymore. Okay. What's up, Sal? What's up, Nick? Jovan? I hope I said that right. Oh, they're gonna make some bread. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna go through the roof. Right. They sure are. Well, Kenneth, they're already financing iPods, okay? When debt slaves go and finance new iPhones, Their finance, they don't have the money for the phone. They definitely don't have the money for the iPods. They're financing iPods too. Okay, they're not paying cash because iPods run 100 plus. You think they're buying those in cash? They're not. They're not. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Sherigan says a Lamborghini in the background would be nice for you. You know, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about putting a picture of a Lamborghini right here. I'm gonna tape it on the back here so you guys can see it. I'm gonna put a Lamborghini and a Ferrari Spider. I think that slaves like spiders. Yeah, Ferrari Spider. Woo, we talking about bread, man. I'm telling you. But I already knew. See, this is what the companies did. They saw what was that one? Oh, what is that one where they take them, they pay your check first? Well, that one, I guess that's different because there's one that pays you before your check because they got another one that takes, they give you money before your check and then they take the money from your check. Oh, it's just, oh. No, just the robe is Versace, Gabriel. Can't you read? Can't you read? Don't be a hater, Gabriel. Gold cuffs. Okay. All right. Now, I want, if this is, here, let me put this link up here. All right. Now, if you guys got any questions on this, okay, because I was reading this, I was just dying. All right, I was dying when I read this. I mean, I knew it was coming. Don't get me wrong, because you guys ain't got no, debt slaves ain't got no money. There's no jobs. They ain't got no money. Unemployment's out. And listen, they're catching the debt slaves before January. You know why before January? Because student loan payments are due in January. So they're going to get their money now. Oh, yeah, Sal, that's exclusive, baby. Exclusive. Exclusive, son. Shun. Exclusive, shun. Yeah, I ain't from New York. Oh, I can't tell you that, Aaron. I can't tell you that. I mean, I did tell you that earlier, didn't I? I ain't going to tell you again. Okay. Fire. Yeah, exactly. It's fire, baby. As long as you can see the name. As long as you can see the name. He said the guy I bought it from, he said it is Versace. And I believed him. I believed him. Okay. All you guys need to do is believe that I have it. And then you'll have trust in me when I talk about money. Okay. All right. I had my girlfriend cracking up. She was like, what are you doing? Why are you printing out all those? I said, oh, you'll see in a minute. She was like, she started dying. I was like, she was cracking up laughing. Exactly, Kenneth. They are genius. Genius. Branding is key, Aaron. You're right. Branding is key. So I'm gonna start. Hey, man, you guys are gonna start seeing me more designer clothes. Okay. Now, if you call it fake, you're just a hater. What do you mean? What am I wearing, Nick? Can you read, Aaron? I mean, Nick, can you read? Come on, Aaron. I know you can read. I'm gonna get a pair of those, but I'm gonna have to stand up. I'm gonna have to stand up so you can see them. Tom Ford. Let me write that. Let me print that. I mean, let me write that name down. See, I got Brittany looking. Look at Brittany. Look, Brittany can't even take her eyes off of me. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, thank you. Versace roll mean you understand finances. Thank you, Nick. I'm glad you recognize that. What's up, reigning woman? Oop, that's my Versace shirt right there. Versace undershirt. Got to tie my, there we go. Hey, don't be hating. I don't want nobody hating. Nick, you hating? I hope you ain't hating, man. I got to make sure let me make sure I not hide the name. There we go. This one. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, back to the subject. Walmart and Target taking advantage of debt slaves. They're about to pick you guys' bones dry. Financial bones, that is. Can you imagine how many people they're going to catch? They imagine they're you know how the fishermen take big ass nets and then they just throw it out into the ocean and then they just reel it in, all these fish come in, right? That's how they're doing with the debt slaves. They take a program like this, buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later is the net. And they're just tossing it out, but they're going to leave it out until Christmas. This net goes from here, obviously, to Australia, to the UK. Aaron, it's going where you're going to, Aaron. It is going to reach the UK, Australia, and United States. And it's going to sit there until after Christmas. Right after Christmas, they're going to pull that net in. They're going to pull it in. And then you guys are not going to have any money for student loan payments coming up here in January. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. I know, right? Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Go Cuffs. I'm going to just leave this up here while I talk. All right. Gabriel said, I should do a social experiment and go to Dolphin Mall like the sleeve. Yeah. At first I was like, see, Reigning Woman, you thought the robe was ugly until you found out it was Versace and switched your program up, didn't you? Everything changed. It was like, wait a minute, that robe's not ugly. It's Versace. What's up, Red Sings the Blues? What's going on, sir? Shout out to you, sir. How you been? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a minute. Gold Cuffs, baby. Gold Cuffs. The debt net. Thank you, sir. She said, that was like the ugliest robe, but whatever. Versace is Versace. It changes from ugly to Versace, baby. Yeah. Cuffing season. It is the Gold Cuffs. Gold Cuffs. Right there. Gold Cuffs. No big losses with cheap. Exactly. And so put it like this. Can you imagine? Like Walmart's the biggest retailer in the United States, right? So you can only imagine what they get their product for. Now they're going to get interest on top. They're going to do two things. They're going to sell even more stuff and they're going to get interest for it. No, well, Walmart's not going to get the interest. A firm's going to get the interest. Walmart's just going to get paid. Congratulations, Walmart. Congratulations, Target. Congratulations. Way to do those debt slaves. Way to do this debt slaves, because you guys don't understand this. All right, debt slaves. Well, hell, all capitalist economies. Capitalist economies are psychological. They don't exist, debt slaves. That's why they're doing you the way they're doing you. Now, here, let me give you an example, because I know you guys don't understand when I say this, all right? So you guys understand. Now, I always do this example. So you guys understand, not even money exists for debt slaves. Now, I want you to pull $20 out of your pocket, debt slaves, okay? So you can understand money doesn't exist for you. Pull $20 cash, whatever denomination you have in your pocket. It doesn't matter because it doesn't exist. Pull it out of your pocket. Open up your calculator. I want you to put in 20 minus your card payment and hit equal. Okay. As you're looking at the calculator, I just want you to listen to the sound of my voice. Which are you going to believe? Now look at the calculator. Does the calculator say you have $20 in your hand? Which are you going to believe? The $20 in your hand or the calculator? Which one are you going to believe? Okay. None of it exists for you, debt slaves. Nothing. Money doesn't have a look. I know you guys see me with this Versace robe on. Money doesn't have a look. Money doesn't. People with money don't look like anything. That's a lie. Okay, that's a trick. That's not true. Money doesn't look like anything. Okay. Benwell, man, channel was going parabolic. What is that word? Parabolic? I hope I said that right. I've never heard that word. Randy Woman said, no, I thought it was an ugly ass Versace. But it's Versace, so it's not ugly. You finance a $980 inflated PS5. Can you imagine how many people are going to be doing that? Ooh, woo, slave mark. That's a good one, Nick. I like that. So I'm in the clouds watching, but people have been saying my name. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Keep going, man. I appreciate you bringing me on your show, man. Really, really appreciate it. Slave mart. Now, Walmart, you can't really call Walmart slave mart. Walmart's just making bread. Okay, they're just making bread. You know, when I walk into Walmart, when you get out, put it this way, when you get out of the debt matrix, you look at big business different. It's not the same as just, I just don't walk in Walmart and just like, hey, this is just Walmart. I more look at the size of it, how many they have in each state, and I just congratulate them. Congratulations. Congratulations, Walmart. Congratulations, Target. Congratulations. Parabolic. Okay, parabolic. Oh, parabolic. Gotcha. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Are you going to try to pick up some young hotties with your Versace robe? I'm doing it now. Doing it now. Yeah. Yeah, son. Red says, my channel has been surging view and sub-wise. Okay. Yeah, man, we will do a studio interview when I'm finished. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. He said studio interview. You can always tell the people that are that's doing things. I can always tell. Yeah, right here. Retired. You see the name, right? Versace. I'm doing it now, Shun. Yeah. I'm trying to flex, Rainy Woman. I'm trying to flex. See, Rainy Woman said, I thought it was ugly, but then it said Versace, and then it changed. Oh, shit. This is hilarious. Are you one of the people that are planning on doing this buy now, pay later thing? Have you been doing it? Are you excited about it? I'm gonna tell you why you're excited about it. Because you probably got bad credit and no money. People, this buy now, pay later, their target is debt slaves, people with student loan debt, car payments, finance cell phones, all credit cards maxed out. You are the target. They're about to pick your financial bones dry for the holidays. Those of you that can't say, hey, son, daughter, I have no money for Christmas. People will go in debt for Christmas. Businesses know that. Businesses know that parents will go into debt for Christmas. Instead of telling your kids, I have no money to get you Christmas gifts, they will go buy now, pay later. Okay? I like that, Nick. Buy now, slave later. Well, they can't say that. That'll be bad for sales, Nick. You can't do that. Real talk, though, LJ. What should a late 20s man do to get out of debt matrix and be successful? Come see me. Okay? Right here. Right here. Come see me. I will give you the blueprint. And in your 20s, let me tell you something. I will give you the secret to wealth. I will give you the secret. Guaranteed. I will give you the blueprint. And then you will thank me for the rest of your life. There you go. Right there. There's the answer. Shun? Daughter? Oh, yeah, they already doing that. But check this out. Check this out, Sal. Can you imagine? No, did they? No, they said the $2,000. So buy now, pay later. They're gonna finance iPhones with the firm. Who knows what companies a firm uses in the background? Okay, a firm is just the forefront. There sound like there's multiple companies in the background that are going to be financing this bull crap. Oh, ooh, woo. Hey man, congratulations though. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm upset that I woke up late. I'm upset that I woke up late. LJ, I disagree on the car payment. I bet you do, sir. LJ, I disagree on the car payment in my case because I am retired and retired. Okay, this is why I want something for real, man. You don't have to keep reaffirming to me about your decision to make a car payment, sir. Okay, you don't have to do that. If you decided to have a car payment, that's up to you. Okay? Because in my case, I'm retired and my expenses are covered. However, my situation is different. The average American is broke with little. Okay, sir. I understand you have made a justification in your mind for a car payment. That's okay. That's none of my business. If you justified because this is what you're saying to me, retired. In your mind, you have justified in paying more for something than it's worth. So if you finance the car, you say like you walked on the car lot, retired, and the car is $30,000. They said this car today is worth $30,000, and you know in your brain that from this point on, it's not going to ever be more than $30,000. But you decided you were going to pay. You decided you might as well tell the dealership, I know you guys want 30. But I'm gonna pay you $35,000, $40,000. I'm gonna pay you $40,000 for that, $35,000, $40,000 for that car over a period of financing times. Okay, I know I'm going ridiculous, but I'm just saying that instead of $30,000, I'm gonna pay you $35,000. They're gonna be like, sir, it's only worth $30,000. I don't care. I'm paying you $35,000. Okay, it retired. It's not. Hey, I don't personally care. All right. I'm just saying I would never in a million years finance anything that goes down in value. That makes no sense. CNTS, never. I wouldn't even tell anybody that I'm making car payments, retired, working, anything. Okay. That's just me, sir. Okay. And you do this a lot. I'm not sure why you do that. To try to reaffirm about your decision. I'm not quite sure why you do that, but it's okay, man. Ain't no big deal. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. What's up, Drug Hours? Hey, LJ, I will love to hear your thoughts on YouTuber Richard Fain. He talks finance. I've never heard of him. Hey, man, I've been getting suggestions of YouTubers, and I want you guys to understand something. I know you guys believe that I'm like a lot of people, not a lot of people, like a lot of other people. Oh yeah, Richard Fain. No, nope. No, Richard Fain. No. I've seen him before. Sorry, man. I remember I came across one of his videos and he's talking about financing high exotic cars. No. What's up, Donovan Wood? $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. LJ got me over here on the floor, rolling on the floor. Hey, man, what you rolling on the floor for? You laughing at my Versace robe? You hating? Donovan, you ain't hating, are you? You hating on the gold cuffs? Huh? What? Okay. All right. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry, Drug Hours. Richard Fain. Hey, let me tell you guys something, okay? Anybody you hear trying to justify financing cars, you immediately unsubscribe from them. Immediately. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care I don't care. Because anytime, remember, this is how they always try to justify it. Hey, why should I spend all my money on the car when I can just put X amount down? Because they always love to tell you how much they put down. You don't have any way to verify anything, okay? Hey, instead of I just put 80,000 here and then I invested the rest in compound interest in the blah, 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 blah. So they're trying to tell you they're making money over here by paying more for a worthless object by financing it. That is a lie. That's a trick. All they got to do is show you guys shiny stuff, exotic cars, and you believe they have money. Once you've seen they're never going to show you this. All I need to do is see their personal credit report, and it will tell me everything I need to know about them. Okay? Them. That's why in the debt matrix, let me explain something. You guys in the debt matrix, you guys always hear about six-figure earners, right? They always, because they know you guys trigger on six figures, even $1 million. When you hear somebody say, "Oh, I'm a millionaire," let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Let me put this out here. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying this is me. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm a multimillionaire, but I'm going to tell you something right here. People that are millionaires don't tell you that you're millionaires. Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense. That's for business. Because you guys think $1 million is a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. What kind of millionaire are you talking about? Paper millionaire? A millionaire that's up to debt in their eyeballs? Or a debt-free millionaire? Those are different millionaires, okay? You guys don't know which one, but the only way to tell if anybody's really a millionaire, take a look at their personal credit report. It will tell you. It will tell you if they're real millionaires or they're just talking shit, okay? And it doesn't matter. It's just business. I personally don't care what they tell you, debt slaves. I don't care what they tell you. Hey, man, if you guys believe it, you believe it. But just like I made a video of me logging in to my Credit Karma. Anybody you taking financial advice from, you say like this: "Hey, man, SavingsMinusDebt, he logged into his Credit Karma live for everybody to see. He made a video about it. Can you do that? Will you do that for us?" LJ don't think it's a big deal. Can you do it? See what they tell you. See if they log into their Credit Karma or their online credit reporting, whatever, right? Live for everybody to see. I bet you they won't. You know why? Because they won't. Gabriel says, "I think car payments is worse than credit card debt and mortgage debt. Nothing beats student loans." No, student loans is the top. LJ, real estate investors have debt. Okay, there you go talking business, sir. I'm not talking about business. I'm talking about personal debt. And I'm going to say something to you, retired. First, you told me to justify car payments. And then you skip over to business, real estate debt. That's business. Real estate debt and car payments have nothing to do with each other. And let me make sure everybody understands this so you guys understand something. Debt slaves don't know that the economy is psychological. Debt slaves don't know the difference between personal debt and business debt. They don't know the difference. That's why they always mix and mingle. They don't know that there's a difference. When they start talking money, you say, "Are you talking about business debt or personal debt?" There's a distinct difference. People that understand money, like myself, I understand the difference between business debt and personal debt. And when I talk, I make sure you guys know which one I'm talking about, okay? Sal says, "A lot of YouTube millionaires really live off credit. Great credit score equal high potential slave." But yeah, high value slave. Kenneth says, "I think six figures is a lot of money only if you have zero debt." Oh yeah, you're right, Kenneth. 6 figures is a lot of money if you ain't got no debt. Okay, let's make sure that's clear. There is a difference, because just because somebody tells you they make 6 figures, they make $1 million, you got to say, do you have debt? If they have debt, unless you know how much debt they have, it doesn't matter how much they tell you. But you're going to know whatever amount of money they tell you they have, ask to see their personal credit report. It will tell you everything you need to know. I am the only person on YouTube that logs into their personal credit report for the world to see. You know why? Because nothing's on it. It's blank. Well, no, it's one credit card on it. Let me take that back. It's one credit card on there. Okay. Other than that, it's blank. I will believe anybody that claims to be a millionaire, a billionaire, 100,000-aire, if I could see their personal credit report first. Unless I could see that, whatever, it's business. And again, don't misunderstand me. Anybody claiming to be that, hey, whatever, it's business. It's none of my business. I'm just trying to tell you guys, who are you following? Why all the flashy, shiny stuff in your face for your attention to believe? It's business, though. It's business. Wait. You telling me if a guy in a Versace robe talks about how much money and business they own and a self-proclaimed millionaire has a high chance of being a fraud? I'm not saying fraud. I'm not saying it. This is what I'm saying, okay? Disclaimer. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm a multimillionaire. I'm saying like this. If I was a millionaire, if I was a multimillionaire, I sure in the fuck wouldn't tell nobody. You guys will never know. Ever. Watch. When you guys see me on panels, 2022 is my year. I'm just telling you guys that right now. Each time you guys see me on panels, all the debt slaves are going to be asking, hey, LJ, what's your net worth? What's your net worth? You know what I'm going to say? I don't talk about that. I don't talk about that. Oh, you a fraud and phony? I don't care what you think. I don't talk about that. So I want to make sure it's clear. I'm not calling anybody a fake, fraud, nothing. I'm just telling you guys something that if you ever want to get out of the debt matrix, do not trust anybody unless you can see their personal credit report first. They're just like you. It doesn't matter how much money they make. If they're making payment, if they're making car payments and you're making car payments, the reason why their car is better than yours is because their car payment is more than yours. That's it. You guys are still making car payments. If you got a mortgage and they got a mortgage, just because they make more money than you, their house is bigger. Of course, their mortgage is going to be bigger than yours, or more than yours. But you guys are still making mortgage payments. You can't buy a house with a mortgage. You can't do that. You cannot buy a house with a mortgage. That's impossible. Debt slaves don't know that. That's why it's psychological. All capitalist economies are psychological. They don't exist, debt slaves. The whole thing is the mathematical trick. LJ, at the end of the day, I focus on net worth, nothing else. Okay, retired. Got it. And people out here saying crypto is going to destroy the banks. In my opinion, the banks inventing crypto, okay? They already know. Listen, you guys, the banks already know money is psychological. Currency in any form is psychological. They already know that. I believe, in my opinion, they made it up to make it seem like there's a fight. So you guys will jump on there and so they can see what you guys do. And then they're going to master it. They're going to take all the mistakes, remove all the mistakes, make it rock solid, and then take it over. That's it. That's it. How I feel. Listen, you guys keep going to Anton. I'm not saying nothing about him. Okay, you guys got to stop saying that. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, I want to make sure it's clear. I am not talking about anybody. Okay, I'm not messing up anybody's game on YouTube. Nobody. That's business. I'm not going to be coming up. This is what people don't really get. I'm not here to destroy anybody's business. That's business. That's nothing personal. I'm showing you guys who to believe or not. That's it. I'm not calling anybody unless I can see somebody's personal credit report, which most of the people will not show me. I don't know anything. So I don't have an opinion on anybody, what they have, what they don't have, and all this stuff. I don't. I'm saying for me, disclaimer, not saying I'm a millionaire or a multimillionaire. I'm just saying if I had that much money, I wouldn't tell people. That's it. That's just me, though. Okay, that's just me. LJ Rocket. Sachi. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. You misspelled it, though, Jermaine. Okay. This is how you spell it. All right. Where is it at? Right there. Right there. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they invented. Hey, they control the money. They control the money. And paper, listen, you guys, paper money doesn't even exist for debt slaves. Paper money. I just proved it to you guys. If you're new to the channel, you just walked in the room. Paper money doesn't even exist for you. Open up your calculator. Pull $20 out of your pocket. Open up the calculator. Put $20 minus your car payment and hit equal. Now here's the glitch in the debt matrix, debt slaves. Now here's the glitch. If you ever want to get out of the debt matrix, which do you believe? The calculator? Does the calculator say you have $20 in your hand? Or do you believe the actual 20 in your hand? Now, here's another example. Say like you gave me that 20. Imagine you handed me that 20. Okay, now I got it. Open up the calculator. Put in $20 minus no car payment and hit equal. Does the calculator say I have $20? $20 is real for me. And then I hand it back to you and it disappears. Money is real for me and people like me. It's only psychological for you. That's it. That's why debt slaves believe that they can invest while having student loan debt. You can't do that. That's impossible. You can't do that. Especially if you come in this channel and you're in your 20s. Let me tell you something. If you come see me, okay, I will give you the blueprint that will change your entire life. You will see all the fakes and phonies. They don't know. Listen, this is my gift. I have the ability to see negative numbers psychologically. That's my gift. All right. Once you come see me, I will share that gift with you. They don't know people like me exist. Because if you've been in debt all your life, you've had debt and you believe the only way to buy a house is with a mortgage, the only way to get a car is finances, you have no idea me or people like me exist. You have no idea the language exists. Not a clue. Good luck on finding another channel like this. Good luck. Let's see here. Don't forget to hit that like button. There's my Cash App. If you got any questions, SavingsMinusDebt@gmail.com. You can email me a question. 2020 forever. You're right, Gabriel. 2020 forever. Have you guys, okay, so for those of you guys that follow me, right, and you've seen me on a few panels, you see people don't, hey, you see them? I hope you guys are paying it. It's going to get bigger. I want you to see how big it gets. When I get on panels, you can hear a mouse piss on cotton. You know why? Because I'm not wrong. No, excuse me. Let me make sure I clarify that. The calculator is never wrong. The calculator is never wrong, ever. You cannot beat the calculator, but I love to see them try. Don't get me wrong. I love to see people try to beat the calculator. I love watching it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. Man. Kenneth? 18? If I knew this information at 18, oh man. See, this is why I'm happy that I received my gift at 50 something, okay? I'm 51 now. Because I probably would have abused it. I would have used it, not in an illegal way, but I would have probably just, this gift you can use. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm just glad I got it at a mature age. Do you make a good? You do make a good point, and you do well on Bernard's channel with Theo. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But I'm just, you know what? I just want you guys to watch me closely because the panels are going to get bigger. Okay. It's going to be bigger channels, bigger panels. And I want you guys to watch. I want you guys to see how many people, very few, because you can't beat the calculator. That's what it is. I'm not saying I'm the shit. Nobody's better than me, but you can't get around the calculator. Debt slaves don't know you can't get around the calculator, but they try. That's called a glitch in the debt matrix. Glitch in the debt matrix. Kenneth says, I remember you finding you on Ramil show, had the whole panel heated. Hey, I remember. Hey, you know what, Kenneth? I remember that was when I was back with Ramil. That's when I was first starting to get on panels, right? I was starting to get in, kind of getting conflicts with them, but I don't do that today, right? I don't really fight with debt slaves, nor do I fight with people that don't believe the calculator. It just doesn't make any sense. That's like somebody saying like this. Say like you open up the calculator and put in 1 + 1 = 2, and then you show somebody and they say, well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with your calculator. Now, if you fight with that person, that's more about you than them. Oh, Mr. Fantastic? Oh, yeah, I think my relationship with Mr. Fantastic is like a love-hate relationship. I want you guys to understand, I like Mr. Fantastic. I do. I like him personally. I do. And that's no bullshit. I do. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. I love doing panels with Ramil, right? He's been busy lately doing some other stuff, so he didn't really got too much time. But if you ever invite me to do another a panel with Ramil, I love doing panels with Ramil, man. Oh man, my gold cover's coming off. God dog it! Did that dude rip me off? I think that dude ripped me off. Yeah. Next time I'm gonna get me I'm gonna have me a presidential rollie. You watch the next live. I'm gonna have me a presidential rollie on. You watch. I saw that he pulled all his videos off. I did see that. Oh, he's on Patreon now. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I got his phone now. I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna see what he's doing. Oh, you're gonna laugh at my gold cuffs, bro. Oh, okay. All right. Hater. See, LJ, I disagree. 1.5 + 5 = 2. Oh man, I'm about to ice it up, baby. I'm about to ice it up. Presidential rollie. About to ice it up. Oh, I'm picking that up on the okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at Tesla. Plaid. It's gonna be the Tesla Plaid too, by the way. K business. Tesla Plaid, not just a regular Tesla. Tesla Plaid. Okay. Exactly. Can you and Kenneth, especially at 18, sir? Let me. So you'll know, like when you get out of debt matrix, I don't see stuff, right? You don't see material things anymore. Cars, houses, clothes, watches, stacks of money. You don't see that kind of stuff because if they're making payments, it's not theirs. Debt slaves don't know. Car payments tell me everything I need to know about you. If you're making car payments, okay, all right, whatever. Those of you guys got Teslas and you're making payments, you're not saving money on gas, debt slaves. You're not. That's a trick. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, I'm not pulling in the gas station. I know you're not pulling in the gas station with that because they ain't got nothing to do with it. Gas or electric doesn't have anything to do with what I'm talking about, debt slaves. Nothing. I like your Versace robe, but what is your credit score? I think it's, man, I haven't looked at my credit score in a very long time. It sits around 700 something. I know that. I only go look at it when people want me to go look. I go look at my credit score when people want me to go look at it. But that's why I posted it live on my channel. So go to my channel, go to my videos, type in Credit Karma. It'll pull up, and then you guys can see my credit report. And then after you do that, go find another person on YouTube that has done the same thing I have done. You won't find them. The next time you're on somebody's channel, you say, hey, man, I know you keep claiming to be a millionaire, but can you log into your credit report? Can I see it? Just try it. Just see what they would say. See if they even respond to you. People like that just make me laugh, to be honest. They're marketing Gucci and gold chain. Man, you know, when I see stuff like that, this is what I say to myself. I say to myself, how long did it take Versace to get people to advertise their shit for free? Right? Because logically, you understand that it didn't cost me $800 for this Versace robe. It didn't cost Versace to make this robe for $800. You know that it didn't. It didn't cost $800 to make this robe. How did Versace get people to believe that their robe cost $800? How they do that? Congratulations, Versace. Congratulations. Congratulations. Same with Gucci. Same with Tom Ford. Congratulations. That takes dedication and time. Congratulations. And to know that debt slaves are financing. Can you imagine using a credit card to buy some Gucci, to buy some Versace, and you pull out the credit card to pay for it? Because think about it like this, so you guys can have a better understanding of this. Go to Versace, buy a Versace robe, okay, with the credit card, cash, however you do it, right? Take it out of the store. Don't open the package. Don't open the box. Don't open nothing. And then immediately put it online and try to sell it for the exact same price you took it out of the store. And make sure you put in the details. Never used, never opened, never nothing. Air hasn't even touched it. You're not going to get that money for it. You know why? Because Versace can get that money for Versace can get that much money for the robe. Not you, debt slaves. Not you. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Any questions? Any questions, anybody? Any questions, anybody? See, I can't tell if Donovan's, you laughing at my robe or something? Is that what you're laughing at? Let me switch that around because you guys can't see the Versace name when I put it the other way. There we go. There we go. There we go. In your face. In your face. In your face. Your face, homie. Yeah. I'm going to go on mute. Which I have no idea. I might wear a robe to work. Hey, man. If I wore a regular robe, you guys would have some shit to say, right? Like, what's he wearing a robe on a live for? But since it's a Versace robe, it's different. If it's a Gucci robe, it's different. It's not the same. Okay. Debt slaves, you guys got to stop falling for that stuff, man. That's just that's business. I'm not hating on anybody that does it. That's none of my business. None yet. Okay. I'm just telling you guys some facts. Again, Disclaimer. I'm not saying I'm a multimillionaire. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if I was, I wouldn't be telling people, because I know debt slaves have no money. None. Zero. Debt slaves don't know money is psychological. The whole economy is psychological to them. They don't know that. No, sir. No, sir. No. You guys want to stop following being bamboozled? Ask to see their personal credit report first. I don't care if they think it's personal. So what? Who cares what they think? You claiming something? Say it. Show it. Now, if the person shows it to me and it's blank, I believe, listen, I believe everything they say, man or woman. It doesn't matter. Thousands of people are claiming this shit on YouTube, okay? Don't try to pick out one person, okay? I don't want you guys focused on one person. There are many people on YouTube doing the same shit, okay? Cars, clothes, you see the studio, you see, they're just showing you a stage. That's a stage. Okay, and they can put anything they want on that stage. Don't even, hey, Kate, don't even worry about bank statements. Don't worry about that. Personal credit report. Don't even worry about bank statements. Let me see your personal. If I see your personal credit report, I don't even have to see your bank statements. I really don't. Just let me see your personal credit report, not your credit score. Those guys coming into the channel, I am not talking about credit score. I don't care about credit score. I'm talking about the entire credit report. A credit score is nothing more than reward points for staying in debt. That's it. High credit score, that means they're a high valued debt slave. Low credit score, low value debt slave. Middle credit score, excuse me, middle value debt slave, I guess. Low key might be try asking and see what happens. Hopefully I don't get banned. Low key might people, this would okay, this is another thing I want you guys to understand. If somebody gets offended by it, this is usually an answer, okay? Because people that understand what this means, they will not get offended by it. They will know why you're asking. But if you find a person getting offended, you already got your answer. Because I don't care. Because I just hired a financial dude, right? The first question I asked to make the appointment, he has his daughter working for him. First question I asked, do the people that work there, are they personally debt free? And then she was like, it just took her back. It stunned. She was like, and then later on, when I had the appointment with her father, right, he brought that up. He said, my daughter, when she answered the phone, she said, hey, Dad, somebody asked me a question that I never heard before. He was like, what? He asked me, what do the people that work here, are they personally debt free? She said, I didn't know what that meant. He said, you know what he said? I did, because he's personally debt free. He knew exactly why I was asking. You're hired. You know the rules, like I know the rules, the rules that the majority don't see, because people that are in debt, you don't know there's another set of rules. You don't know that. You don't know that there's another set of rules because you've been in debt all your life. I promise you this. What's up, Geek Surgeon? Okay, it says it's a finesse. I wouldn't tell people if I was a millionaire. I wouldn't, exactly. I would never do that. Ever. Disclaimer. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm a multimillionaire. I'm just saying if I had multi-millions of dollars or even a millionaire, I would never tell anybody, ever. You sure the fuck wouldn't be able to see it. You would not be able to see it. You think I'm gonna show you? I'm not showing you. Hey, they got buy now, pay later programs out there. You think I'm gonna tell everybody? No, I'm not doing that. No. I mean, put it this way, Kay. If you are partnering up with somebody, with a business financially, I would check this out. Anybody that I partner up with financially in my business, I get to see your personal. I will show you mine if you show me yours. And we get to do a review every 3 months to check each other's credit report. That's going to be a requirement. But if you get to my age, right? If you guys haven't seen it, Okay, let me do this. Let me just paste it right here. 1 second. Let me get it. There's that Richard Fain, man. That guy's soon as you go to this page, you got the Ferrari picture. Come on, man. Goodness gracious. You guys got to stop falling for that stuff, man. If they're making payments, who cares what kind of car that is? They're just like you. Just because you're making payments on a Honda Accord and they're making payments on a Ferrari, you guys are the same. You're making payments. The bank owns the Honda. The bank owns the Ferrari. All right, let me bring this. Let me get this. All right. There's the link to the video. Okay. If you're new to the channel, go, a lot of people don't like to go look for stuff. There's the link. Log in, go check it out. And I also show other people's credit reports in there. Okay. Your credit report not only must look like mine, it must look like the other people's that I've helped inside of there too. Okay. Debt slaves don't know what that means. Savings minus debt. Savings minus debt. I don't know. It'll probably be. I'm still determined if it's going to be under something. I'm not sure. I'm not, because this is not the only company that I'm part of. I'm gonna just say it like that. That's not just savings minus debt is my only thing I do. I do love your logic and would actually love to see you and Anton talk business and debt. I don't know. If he reaches out, great. If not, that's cool too. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I mean, I don't. I mean, people always point me to his direction. I go to the channel. Okay, put it this way, you guys. I'm not a gossip person. Okay, I'm not into gossip. I'm just not into that, and I'm not into certain things. When certain things, okay, put it this way. When you understand money, you don't talk a certain way. You just don't. There's certain things you don't say, right? And when I hear people say certain things, I just like, okay, whatever. That's their business. Ain't none of my business. And then I just tune out and leave. That's none of my. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I'm not into stuff like that. I know you guys like smoke and fire and all. Hey, I'm not into all that. I'm not into degrading or putting somebody else down or where there's smoke, there's fire and all that. I'm not into that stuff. I don't do that. I just stick to the mathematical facts. All right. That's all I do. That's what I'm about. I don't want you guys to compare me to anybody because there are very few people like me. And that's not even bragging. I have a gift. I have the ability to see negative numbers psychologically. Now, if you hear me say that and don't know what it means, I'll give you an example. If the majority could see negative numbers psychologically, student loan debt wouldn't exist. The housing market wouldn't exist. Credit card debt wouldn't exist. You see what I'm saying? That means what? The economy wouldn't exist. I don't want that. I don't want that. Slaves are number one. Debt slaves are number one. You guys are very important to the economy. Debt slaves don't know. The wealthy know that they need debt slaves. Debt slaves don't know that they need wealthy. You guys, debt slaves you guys can't go around unattended. You guys don't know that you're debt slaves. You guys don't know that. No one, Kay, no one. You need to be on one of these talk shows. Hey, man, if you guys are watching, you guys watch different financial shows and you think I could be on, hey, reach out to me. I'll get on any financial show, anybody. I don't care if they're with me. I don't care if they're against me. I don't care. I'll be on the show. That's me. Slaves for me are like the Joker and Tiger King. It's just you guys gotta understand that debt slaves you guys are important. Okay. You guys don't know me or people like me exist. You have no idea what I'm saying. And like people that understand SMD, you guys really don't understand what it means to be able to see negative numbers psychologically. They really cannot hear me. They have no idea what I'm saying. They have no idea what I mean. Like when you ask a debt slave, ask somebody deep in debt and say, find out if they have student loan payments or car payments, and then ask them this question. Do you think $1 million is a lot of money? You know what they're going to say? Nah, man, $1 million ain't a lot of money. Of course they're going to say that because they have student loan payments. If you had $1 million in the bank, no debt, and a paid off house, you would never have to work again in your life. That's without investing in anything. That's just the money sitting in the bank, doing nothing. You would never have to work again in your life. Now, I'm not recommending saying that. I'm just trying to tell you guys something. No debt and a paid off house and $1 million cash in the bank, you would never have to work again for the rest of your life, ever. Now, because when you hear somebody say, "Oh, $1 million is a lot of money," you got to consider the source. Who's saying that? Somebody with maxed out credit cards, student loan payments, and car payments? Of course, they don't believe $1 million is a lot of money because they've never had any money at all. People in debt have no money. That's why they're making payments. Hence, payments. If you had the money, you wouldn't be making payments. But since you're making payments because you didn't have the money. That's why companies like Affirm are making billions of dollars, because debt slaves have no money. All capitalist economies are psychological. They're not physical. Economically, lower class, middle class, upper class, those classes don't exist, debt slave. There's only one class. That's the debt class, debt slaves. If you make, like, say like this, say like somebody making $150,000 a year, they would consider themselves middle class. But in reality, if they have a mortgage payment, student loan payments that add up to like $500,000, guess what class they're in? The debt class. They're not in any class. When you're in debt, you cannot lower your taxes. You can't get tax breaks. You can't do nothing. You can't save for retirement. You can't put money into cryptocurrency. You can't put money into the stock market. You can't do nothing. It's against the laws of mathematics for debt slaves to invest in anything. The reason why they don't punish you for breaking the laws of mathematics, because you're already punishing yourself, debt slaves. You're punishing yourself. Go to college for 4 years. Keep your student loans for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years until retirement. And then those people out here giving financial advice. Are you insane? I'm not taking any financial advice from somebody talking about investing while they have mortgages, while they have a mortgage. I'm not listening to you. What are you talking about? You can't invest when you have a mortgage. That's impossible. First of all, you cannot buy, you got to listen, okay? Listen for the people that call themselves homeowners with mortgages and then talking about investing. They just said something that's not mathematically true. First of all, you cannot buy a house with a mortgage. If you don't know that, you also don't know you cannot invest into retirement when you're having a mortgage. You can't do that. You see how big SMD is going to be? I'm going to be worldwide. Having debt slaves glitching all over the place. I'm mad, but I don't know why I'm mad. His math is right. The calculator's right, but I don't know why I'm mad. That's called a glitch in the debt matrix, debt slaves. You're mad, but you know the math is right. You don't know why you're mad at the math. You don't know why. That's called a glitch in the debt matrix. Question. As a debt slave, how much time in average would it take to go positive? You need a plan. Time has nothing to do with it, sir. Time has nothing to do with it. You need a plan. Okay? But I would leave the money in crypto. Now, let me make sure you guys understand something. Cryptocurrency is real for me and people like me. Cryptocurrency doesn't exist for debt slaves. Now imagine, debt slaves don't know paper money doesn't exist for them. Imagine what the banks can do with cryptocurrency, money that doesn't even exist physically. Physically. Imagine what they can do with that. Ooh, wee, the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. The one thing I'm saving money for is to be able to put down 25, 35% down. Oh, okay, you're 18. Okay, down on a house and pay it off as soon as possible. Good plan, sir. Good plan. Let that be your only focus. Because if you walk in, put it this way, Kenneth, you walk in the bank looking for a mortgage, right? And you have, say like you have 30% down on a house that you saved up cash, right? You walk in the bank, the first thing they're going to do is run your credit. They're going to see that you have no debt and you have 30% to put down on the house. They're going to know that you've been talking to somebody. They're going to know right away that you've been talking to somebody. Because the majority of people walk into the bank with student loans older than the fucking children talking about they want a mortgage. You know how bad the banks financially abuse people that walk into the bank with student loans older than their kids. They got $100,000 in student loan debt that they've had for the last 10, 15 years. And then they walk in the bank asking for 300, 400,000 more to go on top of the 100 that they already have. The bank is going to financially abuse you. Actually, you're abusing yourself. Because the bank already know there's only one way to buy a house. That's cash. If you don't have any, that's it. Now imagine this too, that you guys don't really understand the financial channels that imagine how many people include things that they don't own calculated into their net worth. People will add the equity of a house that they don't own into their financial portfolio net worth. Are you insane? If this is you, and you're adding in things that you don't own into your net worth, you need to stop immediately. Because people like me are around that sees this, but you don't know we see you. You can't add in the net worth of something that you don't own. How are you gonna add the equity of a house that you didn't even have the money to buy? That doesn't even make any sense. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oh yeah. Ultimate freedom. At 18, Kenneth, let me tell you something, kid. Let me tell you something. You make your only concentration of staying out of personal debt, saving up to buy a house, pay that house off as fast as you can, and guess what you'll have? You will have eliminated the largest expense for the rest of your life. You will never have rent and or mortgage again for the rest of your life. There is no better investment than that. So while millions of people are walking around calling themselves homeowners with mortgages, you will be one. But the unfortunate thing, Kenneth, you will have to keep it to yourself. You cannot tell debt slaves you have a paid off house. You have to play along. You have to pretend you have a mortgage payment. Okay? You have to pretend. You don't want them to know that you have a paid off house. You don't want them to know that. What's up, E-Love? E-Love says mortgage owners are really just maintenance, upkeep, and interior. Mortgage owners are renting from the bank. You know how people with mortgages always try to look down on renters? Oh, man, you're just throwing away your money on rent. People with mortgages don't know they're renting from the bank. You got to stop listening to people. Anybody that says that to you, that says, hey, stop throwing away your money on rent, you turn to that person and say, do you have a mortgage? When they tell you yes, you stop listening to them. They don't know that they're renting from the bank. They don't know that. They just told you they don't know nothing about money. They believe they're a homeowner with a mortgage. You're not a homeowner with a mortgage. Nobody's a homeowner with a mortgage. Nobody. You are a loan owner. You're not a homeowner. You are a loan owner. K for business. I am a debt slave, and I agree 100% with you. Yeah, and you know what's so funny, K? Let me tell you something. Saying that I am what you are is a conscious debt slave. Okay, debt slaves don't know that they're debt slaves. So if you become a conscious debt slave, that's step number one. That is huge. That is huge. So when you say it proudly. I'm a conscious debt slave. E-Love says, maybe it's a hustle. Maybe that's the hustle. The bank's pretending to be. I don't think the banks are pretending anything. That's debt slaves spreading that shit. That's debt slaves spreading that stuff around. Hey, the banks are against it. Anybody that says that, you say, who's saying that? And anybody telling you that the banks are against it, you say, anybody saying that, you say, are you making car payments? Yeah. That's why you're saying the banks are against it. 9 times out of 10, any financial decision that you make, you always got to consider the source. Anybody telling you about investing, retirement, insurance, anything, you say, are you making car payments? Yeah, I'm not listening to a word you're saying. Why not? You're making car payments. You got student loan payments? Yeah, I'm not listening to you. Don't listen to anybody with a mortgage, student loan payments, car payments, credit card payments. That's why they're making payments. They have no idea. They're debt slaves. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know that they're making no mathematical sense, CNTS, at all, because they don't understand that money cycle. They can't psychologically see negative numbers. I can. Thoughts on Stephen Graham? Advice of when I listen to him, he talks a lot about business finances, okay? And I've never really caught him saying anything that's that goes against the laws of mathematics. So I would trust him because I haven't caught him saying things that make no sense, okay? And I don't really listen to him that much, but I don't really watch him that much. But the few times that I have watched him, I haven't really heard him say anything. Like when you guys send me the channels, I'm only listening to the people that speak debt. That speak what's up, Dr. Dunbar? What's going on, sir? So, and if you guys got some finance channels that you guys question, email them to me. And you want me to go check them out? I'll go check them out. It only takes me 5 minutes. All I got to do is listen to them for 5 minutes, and I will know right there, because you got to remember, debt-free is a language. But if you've never been debt-free, you don't know the language of debt-free exists. You don't know that. So they speak debt. Okay. What's up, Sean? Hello. 24. Hey, man. Good knowledge. Good age to get this kind of knowledge for sure. Thank you for bringing me on your show, Dr. Dunbar. Much appreciated. I'll come on anytime, too. I had Dr. Dunbar pausing a couple times. "28, and this is a hitting. Hey, 28's young. Hey, don't fall for thinking 30's old. Okay, that's a trick too. 30 is not old. Okay, this is a very good age to have learned this information. I didn't wake up till age 40. Okay, if somebody would have came to me and said, if the older me, the me today would have came up to the 28-year-old me and said, "Hey, man, I can help you." How? I have the ability to see negative numbers. I would have been like, psychologically, I would have been like, what are you talking about? What's that mean? That's enough. Thank you, sir. That's step number 1. Acknowledging that you're a conscious debt slave, because debts, again, I always try to tell people this, debt slaves don't know that they're debt slaves. They don't know that they live in the debt matrix. They don't know you can't buy a house with student loan debt. They don't know that. That's why they get taken financial advantage of. That's why they take advantage of you guys. What's up, Walt? How you doing, sir? Hola. Yep, some folks don't get this knowledge until much, much later. And I noticed, hey, Dr. Dunbar, I see the videos up to like 300 something already. This is what I love about what I do. You can see the views going up on that video. but you don't hardly see no comments. Have you noticed that? That's just how it is. Because the reason why that is, they're trying to figure, the majority of people that listen to my videos, they are so busy trying to figure out how to make me wrong. They cannot figure out why I'm not wrong. They just won't look at they just won't accept what's on the calculator. That's it. They won't. Gabriel says it's crazy that you were once a slave. Wow. Yeah, I was a slave for sure. I was a 6-figure college educated debt slave. For those of you that don't know, I was a computer engineer for 20 years. My last job, I was making $160,000 a year. Now, don't be impressed by that, okay? Because I was double that in debt. Okay, so don't be impressed. Don't be saying, woo, I wish I could make 6 figures. Don't worry about that number, because once you get out of the debt matrix, disclaimer, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm just telling you something. Once you get out of the debt matrix, $160,000 a year is not a lot of money. $1 million is not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. It's not. You think it is, but it's not. Okay? When you understand that it's unlimited, okay? It's unlimited. Yeah, hey, Aaron, do not be impressed by that number, please. Don't be impressed by that. You get out of the debt matrix. Put it this way so you guys can understand. Say it like this. You guys hear me say $160,000 a year. You're like, wow. But put it this way. Now, what if I was somewhere and I ran into Elon Musk, and then I said, Elon, yeah, I make $160,000 a year. Do you think Elon would be impressed? Mm-mm. No, Elon would probably be like, why are you telling me that? $160,000 is nothing. It counts on who you are talking to when you talk about 6 figures. It counts on who you're talking to. Are you talking to Jeff Bezos, or are you talking to your coworker with student loan debt? You talking to Elon Musk, or are you talking to your coworker that just financed a brand new a 2022 in 2021 and financed it? Who are you talking to? Hey, man, here's the link, man. If you guys want some questions, just jump up here. You don't have to get on camera. You can come up and ask the question. Is it wise for a debt slave to start a business and try to make it successful, or focus on salary, job, and kill off the debt? I put it this way. I'm going to reword it. SMD helps people with the business of themselves. This is what I strongly suggest. If the business of you is not in business, the business outside of you will reflect that. Put it this way. You are not going to treat the business finances better than your personal finances. Guaranteed, you're not. Because if the business of you, the finances of you is not in order, you're not going to know how to handle the business finances, because you haven't taken care of your own finances. I strongly suggest against that. Get out of debt first, then start a business. Okay. You'll know exactly what to do. You'll know exactly how to pick your team. You don't have to know about taxes. You don't have to know. You will know how to hire the person that knows about taxes. Say like this. Just like me, for example, I just hired a person, a finance person. First question, are you in personal debt? I got lucky. He's not in personal debt. He's not. It's a language. You can't fake it. This cannot be faked. I wish I can make that in the UK. Don't worry about it. Capitalist economies. UK is capitalist economy. Don't worry about that salary. Don't just get out of debt. NYC, what's up? LJ with the pasted. Hey, man, that's not pasted. Man, NYC, don't come on here hating. That's sold in. Okay, I know it looks like it is. I know it looks like it is, but it's not. It's damn it. Damn. It's sold in. Damn it. Don't be coming on here hating, man. Straight up. Aaron says most employers don't even make half that over here in the UK. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what debt slaves make. Don't worry about that. Salary doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. This is what I strongly suggest. Get out of debt, because I believe, and this is true, I believe everybody has a gift. Okay, debt clouds that gift. Debt makes you put that thing that you would love to be doing on the back burner because you got payments, because you got to pay this first, you got to take care of that first. Get out of debt first, and that thing that you would love to be doing will come to the forefront. It will come to the forefront. And you will, and imagine this. Imagine turning something that you already love into a business. I'm going to be doing this until I'm dead, you guys. I found my gift. Had I not went through the steps first, quit. You know how many people thought I was fucking nuts quitting a $160,000 a year job? I quit. They were like, LJ, you quit that job? Yeah, I quit. What you going to do? You know what I told them? I don't know. I said, I don't know. What am I going to do? I don't know. Had I not done what I did to take the steps that quitting, like right there, that step alone, millions of people would never do that ever, right? Had I not done that, I wouldn't be on the mic today in front of you guys. I would not be on the mic here today. I would not have discovered my gift, the ability to see negative numbers psychologically. What's up, Nicer? E-Love, you hating? You guys are, man, don't be coming on this channel hating, man. I know it sounds like paper, but it's not. It's not paper. That's sold in. That's sold in. That's sold in. Showing off my Versace robe. Nicer. Any questions? Any questions? Everybody cannot, what you say? Everybody cannot quit bills, still got to get paid. Everybody cannot quit bills. I'm not sure what that means. Quit bills. What does quit bills mean? I'm not sure what that means. Yes, I have. I found my passion. This is my passion. I help people own themselves. Now, if you're new to the channel and you don't know, if you don't know that you're a debt slave, I'm gonna show you how to discover that you're a debt slave. Okay. This is how you discover it. Log into your Credit Karma or your Experian or whoever you guys use to see your credit report, right? Log in there. Skip over the credit score, go into the credit report. That's a list of all the businesses that own you. Until you pay back their money, they own you. If you have student loan debt, the student loan place owns you. You got credit card debt, they own you. Car payments, they own you. Until they get their money back, you don't own yourself. You cannot own anything outside yourself if you don't even own yourself. Quit paying bills like rent okay, please do not mix up things that keep you alive. Okay, don't mix up electricity, don't mix up food, don't mix up water, don't mix up rent, don't mix up stuff like that with bills, other bills. Those are necessities, okay? If people really had just necessities, nobody would be in debt. If they just was worried about paying, people got debt. I like how you point to the screen. That's funny. LJ, what's your thoughts on the big head stat? I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. The big head statue in England. I don't know anything about that. Everybody cannot quit real steel. I'm not sure. Hey man, I don't know what that means. And I'm not even BSing you. I don't know what that means, right? Everybody, even though, listen, even though I did it, this was so crazy. Even though I did it, I don't want everybody to do it because we need debt slaves. I don't want people believing, I don't want the majority believing that they can survive without a job, or they don't have to have payments, or they need credit card or credit score to survive. Whatever, hey, whatever debt slaves believe, you guys believe it. You just believe it, man. I don't even know anything about the big head statue either, and I live in England. I don't know either. I don't know where Gabriel be coming up with some of that stuff. Hey, Gabriel, what do you be doing on your free time, man? What are you doing? Just go harass slaves? You and Sal's get together and start going to harassing slaves? What you guys do? Go trolling slaves? Sal's and Gabriel be tag teaming. Your turn. All right, you guys, we've been going almost 2 hours. We got 10 more minutes. We're gonna cut off in 2 hours exactly. All right. Again, if you guys find some finance channels and you think I would be great on their channel, or hell, maybe they want to come on my channel. I don't know. Shit, I don't care really. You can come here, but if you want to get out of debt, you want me to share this gift with you? Hey, consultation right there. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate it. Got that drip player. Yeah, got that drip player. Got that drip player. Oh, I got to cover up. There we go. Here I am wrapping it the wrong way. You guys can't see the Versace. Ha! You see that nice? You see how I did that? You see how I did that? Versace. Go on the Grant Cardone channel. He will make you famous. Grant Cardone is clearly a businessman. You know, one thing I like about Grant Cardone and Robert Kiyosaki, they are strictly talking business, right? Debt slave. You got to remember, debt slaves don't know the difference between business debt and personal debt. They don't know the difference. They just don't know. I guarantee you. So you guys understand this. When Grant Cardone talks or Robert Kiyosaki talks, they're not talking to people with student loan debt. They're not talking to people with car payments. They're not talking to people who finance cell phones, credit card debt. They're not talking to you, debt slaves. They're not talking to you. If you want to think they're talking to you, hey, and you buy their products or whatever, hey, it's totally up to you. But they're not talking to you. What's up, James? James says, I used your advice and I am out of debt. I owe $800 on my car. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Too bad this is the only channel you could tell. Everybody else going to hate on you. They'll be like, James, why are you telling me that? We don't care if you're out of debt. What's the big deal? Hey, who cares? Can you imagine James going, hey, friends, hey, yeah, I'm out of debt. They'll look at it like, why are you saying that? You know what they're going to say? Can I borrow some money since you ain't got no debt? Oh, man. I love what I do. Can you guys tell I love what I do? I'll be doing this until I'm dead. And also, so you guys understand, every video that I make will be valid to the end of time. Will be valid. My stuff, like when you go to these other channels that talk about gossip, you guys won't hear about those channels in 5 to 10 years. You guys won't even hear. They will be non-existent. This right here, it will be here and it will be valid to the end of time. Well, as long as YouTube is here, right? Whatever, if I go off on my own. But anyway, in every bit of content, unless I'm talking about something specific like I did today, Target and Walmart. Of course, the subject of Target and Walmart will not be valid 10, 20 years from now. It'll be something else, right? But the basics of it will always be the same. Mr. Big says, LJ, people cannot quit work. Bills still got to get paid. They sure do. Yes, they do. I don't want them to quit. Without debt slaves, I couldn't exist. Banks couldn't exist. The central banks couldn't exist. Walmart couldn't exist. Target couldn't exist. Car lots couldn't exist. You see, hey, listen. You see CarMax, CarMax, you see CarMax car lots, they look like fucking football fields. Do you think they could exist without debt slaves? No, because people finance cars. People go to work. Listen, people will finance a car for 84 months to see the majority of the car parked outside in the parking lot of their job. The majority, that's where the car is going to be mostly at home, parked at home, and parked at work. And the only time they're going to drive it mostly is in traffic to get to and from work, parked at work, and parked at home because they got to sleep. And they're making payments. Whatever, debt slaves. Am I pushing? Oh, I'm putting up the wrong thing. My bad. Let me see. I'm putting up the wrong thing. That's the problem. All right, here we go. I keep pasting the damn link. There's a StreamYard link. I'm sorry about that. There's a StreamYard link. You guys didn't even tell me. Hey, LJ, why you keep pasting this YouTube link? There's a StreamYard link. You guys got any questions, you can come up and ask me. I've been pasting that whole link the whole damn thing. Yep, sure have. Sure have. Okay. Hold on for a quick second. All right, I'm back. All right. Snuggles said, I might go up, somebody join me. Go up, come up by yourself, Snuggles. Dang, it ain't a big deal. Don't be. Do I intimidate people? I don't get it, man. Because the same thing happens when I go on panels. Just a second, I gotta text my girl something real quick here. All right. And you don't have to get on camera. You could just come up and ask me a question. I don't really care. I mean, you ask me what you want. You can. Uh-oh. Gabriel says, I take my mask off in public. I'm a regular young adult. I don't take my mask off in public. You guys see me talk like this? You think I talk like this in public? No, I don't do none of that. You think I'm gonna talk like this in front of debt slaves? No. You want to finance a car? If my friend said, if one of my friends like let me give an example. He's not a friend anymore, but when he financed a boat in 2020, you know what I said? Congratulations, nice boat. That's what I said. You think I'm gonna tell him the truth? I wasn't gonna tell him the truth. You financed a boat? No, I ain't doing none of that. Ain't nothing. You know what's worse than car payments? Boat payments. LJ, I got a truck that I pay insurance on, drive it 4 times out of the month. Do you think I'm throwing insurance money away? No, because insurance is the law. Okay, that's different. Okay, I know what you're trying to do, Mr. Big, but the car insurance is the law. You have to have insurance. Okay, that's a bad comparison. Okay, don't. You have to have insurance. I know where I live. If I get pulled over with no insurance, my truck gets towed. Okay, and I wouldn't do that anyway. Why would that just wouldn't make sense to drive without insurance? If I hit somebody, I got no money, I'm done. No. Well, I'm not done, but I wouldn't want that money. I wouldn't want to give away money like that when I don't have to. Omanique says, you do intimidate. I don't know why. I got a Versace robe on. Man. Yeah, people are financing dogs. When you see somebody with a nice dog and they're making car payments, guess what they did? They financed their dog. People are financing animals. Debt slaves will finance anything. Yes, he did. Financed a boat. So crazy. I remember one time I was watching a video that he posted, right? And he's going down the water. And in the background, you could see all these $1 million homes along the lake. if you're making boat payments, guess what? You're never going to own one of those houses along the lake. Sorry. Those people along the lake, they don't finance boats. They do not finance boats. Anybody got some questions for me? Anybody? And I ain't gonna, as long as you guys follow, if you guys don't come up, it's not a big deal. Because when I first started this channel, I was talking to myself for a year. So I'm used to it, right? A year. Nobody was coming up, especially what I talk about. You know how hard it was to get that first 1,000 people talking about something that the majority of people have no idea exists. Thank you, Omanike. You like the Versace? You like that? Yeah. Versace robes, they get the attention of women. I want you guys to understand that. They get the attention of women. When are you doing a collab with the other YouTubers instead of trying to be the Lone Ranger? I'm open to always doing collabs with everybody, but I don't mind being alone. I don't. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all, Snuggles. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm open. Hey, I've been saying this forever, Snuggles. Anybody that wants me on, hey, I'll come on. I just had a collab with Dr. Dunbar just not too long ago. He reached out and said, hey, man, would you love to come on the show? Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Any questions? If you follow me on Instagram, there goes SavingsMinusDebt on Instagram. You want a consultation right there, SavingsMinusDebt.com. Head on over there, sign up for a consultation. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for everybody that watches my videos when I'm not doing lives and sometimes just cash at me out the blue. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It's very humbling. And I mean that. It's very humbling. Gabriel says, "Don't get me wrong. At first, I thought I was going crazy. Yeah, me too. I did too. When I first got out of debt, I was so happy to try to help my friends. I was like, hey, man, I just discovered something. Guess what? They were like, what? If you get out of debt, you have more time to yourself. You more free time and you could do things that you want. They looked at me like I was nuts. Oh, man, everybody does that. Everybody. And if you go to a person and say, hey, man, credit doesn't really mean anything, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. But you guys got to also understand something. I'm okay with that. I really am okay, because there's only a few. You got to remember, debt slaves cannot be running around unattended. Debt slaves don't know that they need the wealthy to control things right, because debt slaves don't know what's going on because they can't see negative numbers psychologically. They don't know. They don't know. Okay, well, she's not texting me back, so all right, I'll text her. Any questions? You think I'm trying to you think I'm the Lone Ranger, Snuggles? You think I'm the Lone Ranger? I'm in good company. I love what I do. Absolutely love it. And when 2022 comes here, you guys are gonna, man. I'm already telling you guys what's gonna happen for me, for SMD, for myself. I'm gonna blow up. Do you understand? Worldwide. I don't know if worldwide is going to happen next year, but I'm saying something big is going to happen in 2022. Okay, let's just say it like that. I don't know, maybe. Because I know there's nobody like me. Nobody. Well, when I say nobody like me, the people that know, they just don't talk out loud like me. Don't get me wrong. I just discovered this, so that should tell you I didn't design it. Okay, let's just make sure that's clear. I just discovered my ability, which means I didn't design the system. You know how smart you got to be able to design a financial system that's psychological? That's a whole different type of thinking. I don't even know. How do you even, okay, hey man, we're going to design a system and we're going to have money, but it's going to be a psychological money. What do you mean psychological? You're going to print physical dollars? Well, yeah, we're going to print physical dollars, but it's going to be psychological. All right, hold on. I got to do something real quick here. Okay. All right. Question: how much of the mental hurdle is it to look at your debt and tackle it head on? That's man, you coming up with some very good questions. I ain't gonna lie. Well, you got to understand that millions of people, first of all, they don't know they're debt slaves. That's number one. Second of all, the majority of people are too scared to know the total of their debt. Okay, it's psychological. I promise you, it's psychological. The majority of people don't even want to know. They're scared and don't even want to know how much debt they're in. Don't even want to know. You got to get over that hurdle. You got to understand this. If you are one of these people that's scared to know your total debt, you're going to die a debt slave. If you keep doing that, you're going to die a debt slave. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. Snuggle says, you are a Lone Ranger. You are in the same mindset of Tommy Sotomayor. You are all just do not do the same thing, but the Lone Ranger mind. I keep hearing about Tommy. I don't really. I hear his name thrown around in some of these groups. I hear his name thrown about in some of these groups. I don't know what he does or talks about, but I hear his name a lot. And so, Gilbert says, I don't even like having too much stuff. Yeah, I don't even, nah. Yes, Tommy's still around. Okay. What makes a human being truly happy? Does anyone know the answer to that? Owning yourself. Owning yourself. I'm telling you guys that. Hey, listen, I didn't wake up till age 40. All from 18 to age 40, I did not know I didn't own myself. My whole life was a mathematical illusion. Didn't own my house, didn't own my car, didn't pay for the vacations, all the vacations that I went on myself. The bank financed everything. The bank was financing my whole life. You know why? Because they owned me. They owned me. Depends on how much pain you are in. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, sir. Now, when we talk about the red pill here, I am talking about the financial red pill, because this is what I do to separate myself from anybody that says the lingos, that talk about the lingos, red pill, all this other stuff, financial. Because when you talk about red pill, whose definition of red pill are you guys talking about? But when you say financial red pill, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? See, just like when people use the word buy, the majority of debt slaves use the word buy. I bought the car. I bought my house. No, they didn't. They financed it. So they don't really listen. Debt slaves don't know the definition of buy. They don't know. They say it all the time. I just bought it. Go on social media. Look, I'm new a homeowner. I just bought a house. You paid cash? No, you didn't buy anything, debt slave. You didn't buy nothing. I used to be what's that say? I used to be afraid to even look at my bills and bank account. That might be E-Love. Millions of people do that. Listen, E-Love, you guys don't even get it. Millions of people are scared to go to their mailbox. Do you know that? You guys think I'm joking. Millions of people are scared to go to their mailbox. That's the power of the debt matrix. Scared to go to your mailbox? Who's in there? Chucky? Freddy Krueger? Who's in your mailbox? You are in your mailbox. You're scared of yourself. The reason why you're scared to go to your mailbox, go look in the mirror because of you. That car outside, that house you're in. You are welcome, sir. Thank you. I arm you guys with the questions because when you guys take this knowledge, and I warn you, especially the younger people, I warn you, if you want to keep your friends, if you want to keep your family, don't be saying this shit out loud to them. Don't talk like that out loud. Pick and choose who you ask these questions of, because if you ask the wrong people, they're not going to be your friends anymore. Okay? Are you mocking fashion horse? No, this is original. This is Versace. I'm not mocking anybody, cupcakes. This is Versace. Okay? Looking at your debt levels, my previous. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah. People don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. And that's part of. What's up, Andre? That's part of. Hey, man, this is what I'm keep telling you guys. That's why I keep telling you guys it's psychological. Do you know? Look, okay, this is another thing. Do you know how hard it would be for somebody that may have been inside of a house for, let's say, 15 years of payments, and then they come across a person like me that says, you're not a homeowner if you have a mortgage. You will have to accept that you've thrown away 15 years of payments. You have to accept that. You have to accept that you never were a homeowner, even with all the renovations, everything you did to the yard, the kitchen, the downstairs, the lighting, all that. You upgraded the bank's house. That's a big financial red pill to swallow. Big. A lot of people won't do it. Okay. What are the thing most people live with that they never needed to live with, even in this day and age? If I'm not quite sure of your question. This is the main answer. Owning yourself. Nothing, put it this way, Snuggles. Nothing trumps owning yourself. Nothing. The business of you, your social security number, right there. That's how you need that to conduct business. Your social security number. You can't do nothing without, as soon as they run your number, they're going to know if you're a debt slave or if you own yourself. Your social security number is going to tell the business outside of you who they're dealing with. A person that doesn't own themselves and doesn't know it, or a person that does own themselves and they do know it. Like when the banks run my my social security number, they know I own myself. They know, so they know they're not going to send me suggest FHA mortgage, buy now, pay later programs. They wouldn't insult me like that. We were just talking about this, Andre. LJ, that must have been hard paying all your debt. Yeah, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie. To do this for 2 years straight, okay? Get my check, hand it to bills. Get my check, hand it to debt. Get my check, hand it to. I was just the middleman. Get my check, hand it to debt. Get my check. 2 years straight, I had to do that. Till one day, get my check, no more debt. And it stays in my bank account. You guys don't know how fast your bank account stacks when you have no debt. It'll make your head spin. Make your head spin. What's up, J. Pope? Oh, Monica says, you talking about me? I'm not talking about anybody. Man, you need to come up, man. Why are people? Hey, Monique, I guess I do. You're right. I guess I do intimidate. I'm not sure why. Question: do you think an online business is the path to taking care of debt? Okay. So you're asking these questions, right? I strongly suggest you get out of debt first, because I could tell by the way you're asking questions. All right. Once you get out of debt, you will know what to do. You will be able to make money at anything you choose to do. I strongly suggest it be an online business, okay? Because I don't like to be locked anywhere. I like my freedom. I like to be able to move. I like to be able to leave, go somewhere. I love it. I don't like being stuck anywhere. I love it. Yeah, see, I don't really, if he does, I mean, to each their own. I'm not saying anything. I'm not in the business of talking about a certain group of people, black, white. You know me. You guys follow me. I don't get into all that because they ain't got nothing to do with that. Debt is the colorblind slave master, whether you black, white, Chinese, woman, man, whatever. But I'm going to tell you guys this, okay? You know I don't really get into that kind of stuff, but I'm going to tell you this. A woman with this knowledge I teach will be a killer. She will blow the minds of men because, you know, women know that dudes always want the stuff, want the coochie, want this and that, right? So they have the advantage. But you have a woman that has this knowledge, also coupled with that. Oh, that's it. That is it. That's it. I'm gonna just say that. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. That's a good point. I never thought about it like that. E-Man says people never factor in other house expenses like the lawn, roof leaks, glass, wash and dry. You pay more for the house than renting. Plus, yeah, debt slaves never do that. They always do the same thing. Hey, stop throwing away money on rent. Stop it. Hey, anybody that tell you that says that, you turn to them and say, do you got student loans? When they say yes, you don't listen to them. That's why they think they're throwing away money on rent, because they got student loans. I hate when people say having a home is less than renting. I know, but that's business. E-Man, that's business. That's how the banks do it. What's up, Christian? Karen Jackson, hello, hello. What? Karen, this is a Versace robe. Those are not stickers. I know. These are not stickers. These are sold in. This is a genuine Versace robe. Okay. Damn it. Okay. It's Versace. Sorry. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. Sorry, I'm at work and it's loud. Do not want to run. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. No problem. No problem. Math is all there is when it comes to money. Mr. Big says, LJ, it's a terrible way to live, to go to work just to pay bills. Totally terrible. Put it this way, you guys. When you get out of debt, you'll look at a job. You'll look at your job totally different. Totally different. You will look at everything totally different. Okay? It will not be the same ever again for the rest of your life. Again, when I said I quit my job making $160,000 a year, my friends thought I was crazy. My family thought I was crazy. Oh my God, Linnell, you worked so hard. That's where you went to school. You got your college degree and you just quit? Sure did. Yes. Yes. Why would you do that? Well, do you see what Bill Gates is doing? He's making billions. You see what Jeff Bezos is doing? Making billions. You see what Elon Musk is doing? Making billions. Well, I'm going to stay at a job. Those guys are making billions. Do you guys know Jeff Bezos is no different than you? He's a human being. Warren Buffett, he's no different. You guys just think they are. I'm telling you what it is. Those guys understand that our economy is psychological. It's not physical. It's all in your head. If you're scared that you go to your mailbox, don't worry about what Jeff Bezos is doing if you are scared to go to your mailbox. If you don't even know your total debt, don't worry about what Elon Musk is doing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about if he's going to space, making AI and all this other shit. You're making car payments. Don't worry about what he's doing. Don't worry about what billionaires are doing. Would you suggest picking up a second job in order to pay off debt fast? It counts on how long you want to be a slave. But first, you got to realize that you're a slave. And I mean this. Once you realize that you're a debt slave, you'll pick up 3-4 jobs just to get out of debt. So you guys can get an idea. Once I realized I was a debt slave, I immediately moved out of my high-rise apartment because I had a very nice apartment and a very nice car. Sold my car, moved out of my high-rise apartment and moved into a room into my sister's house at 40-something, early 40s, mid to early 40s, right? People thought I was crazy. What's wrong with LJ? He's smoking crack. Why is he living with his sister in a room? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, you cannot listen to debt slaves. You can't. I had to ignore them all. I had to ignore them all. You think I would have this Versace robe with the gold cuffs if I didn't pursue my dreams? I wouldn't have this Versace robe. Karen says, LJ, I get it. All those black people running to buy Versace robes, everyone has one, and they even wear it online and brag. For what? Why? Because you wearing an overpriced robe? When I looked up the Versace robe, how much they cost, you got to think it doesn't cost that much to make a robe. It doesn't. It doesn't. People brag. Listen, people brag on paying for overpriced shit. It's just bananas. It's bananas. What you say? I skipped over a couple things here. Okay, E-Man says, I'm not against mortgaging or owning a home. I just don't like it when people try to shame or force them to get in a house when they're not ready for what it takes to. Yeah, I mean, you got to ignore them, E-Man. You just got to ignore them. Those are debt slaves that do that. Because you got to remember, debt slaves believe a mortgage, they own a house with a mortgage. You cannot buy a house with a mortgage, debt slaves. That's impossible. You definitely cannot buy a house with an FHA mortgage, for sure. Recommend any books to get the mindset in order? I haven't wrote that book yet. This book doesn't exist yet. The book I'm going to write, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all. I'm thinking of titling my book Fears, okay? F-E-A-R-S, Fears, False Evidence Appearing Real Psychologically. Okay, let me say that one more time. Fears, F-E-A-R-S, False Evidence Appearing Real Psychologically. That's going to be the title of my book, right there. I'm such a slave at my job. They made us do the job of other people without a raise. See, you know what? See, this is why I wouldn't fit into the regular work environment. If a job I was working at tried to make me do that, you know what I would say? I quit. I'm not a slave. I quit. More work for the same amount of money? No, I quit. What do you mean you quit? You trying to make me work and not pay me more? Yeah, I quit. You know how many people businesses will promote a person, give them more responsibility, and not pay them. Are you insane? Debt slaves do that. Only a debt slave would accept more responsibility with no money increase. Debt slaves do that. You know why you're doing that? Because you got a car payment outside. They knew when you got this job and you drove up with a brand new car with a sticker on the back, they know immediately they're going to abuse you because you got to pay for that car for the next 84 months. So they're going to financially abuse you. What's up, Antoine? Exactly, and do whatever it takes. I had Antoine send me a video the other day, him on the beach, relaxing. Look where I'm at. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. Mortgage are okay, credit card debt sucks, and car payments and payments are for suckers. Bernard Arnault becomes the world's richest person as LVMH stock rises. See, I got to go look that up. I don't even know who that is. I wonder who is buying it. Debt slaves, maybe. I'm not sure who that is. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. But I don't want you guys coming on here hating. Because if they can wear robes, I can wear robes. It just got to be Versace. That's it. Yeah. Debt can't afford to buy your book, LJ, because they're debt. Well, they're going to buy it. It's going to be a bestseller too. You better believe there's no other book on the market like, well, at least that I know. Let me stop bragging. That's ego. I don't know. LJ, I had an interview yesterday. I acted like I was interested and I passed the first stage. They asked me questions that lasted for about an hour. Then I asked them questions and they didn't like it. Exactly. When you're debt free looking for a job, because I'm not saying just because you're debt free, you don't work. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this. When you're debt free and you're looking for a job, interviews are very different. They're not the same. Because you guys don't know, the majority of employers, they're now running your credit report. Did you know that? They're running your credit report for several reasons. Okay. They want to see how much debt you're in. That's going to tell them how much they're going to pay you for, or even if they want to hire you at all. It counts on the position you're looking for. If you're looking for some kind of money, like say like you're getting a job that maybe it's in a bank, and then they run your credit report and find that you're deep in debt, you're probably not going to get that job at the bank because you're deep in debt. You're a risk. You're a risk. Make fashion clothes that you don't need and profit from. Hey, congratulations to Versace, Gucci. Hey, man, I ain't hating. Definitely. Louis Vuitton. They said I will need to work late evenings, sometimes weekends, just in case the site goes. Yeah, see, none of that. That's that IT shit. No, they took advantage of me big time. I ain't gonna lie. I would not put it this way. I worked in my field for 20 years. Today, the person I am today, I would not fit in my field anymore because I wouldn't let them take advantage of me like that. Now I understand why they were paying for my cell phone bill, so they could call me anytime they want, 24 hours a day. They paid me for 40 hours a week while they own 24 hours of my life. No, sir. Oh, okay. See, he's the third richest person. Oh, I see. I don't even pay attention. Man, I love it when you read articles. You should check to see how your debt slave predictions affect the stock market. Give us, you know what? First, you got to remember that the stock market doesn't exist. Okay. Well, put it this way. It does exist, but it couldn't exist without debt slaves. Okay. The wealthy understand that. The stock market could not exist if debt slaves didn't exist. Debt slaves don't know that they're borrowing money from the bank to invest in the stock market. Their debt slaves are indirectly investing in the stock market for the bank. So the bank, they borrow money from the bank indirectly, whether they know this or not, they don't even know this, right? At an interest rate. And then they invest. So it doesn't matter if they win or lose. The bank still gets paid because they still owe the bank money. That's all you guys got to really understand. This is what you guys got to once you really grasp that our whole economy is psychological, you'll know exactly how to use the stock market. You'll know how to invest in cryptocurrency. You'll know how to do all that. You'll see scammers. You'll see financial scammers. From like, here's an example. Like, I like to watch like American Greed, stuff like that, right? And you'll see these people scamming people for millions of dollars and all this. All you got to do is, hey, man, let me see your personal credit report. Scammers don't pay their bills. They're scamming people. You think they pay their own bills? No. And their credit report will reflect that. Now I see, like I was watching this one guy, he used to be an ex-scammer. He's kind of, I mean, he looked like he's pretty successful on his channel, right? And he's kind of telling people how he did his scams and all this other stuff. I commented, I said, hey, man, and he's an ex-scammer, right? I commented on one time, I said, hey, man, one look at your personal credit report, I would know exactly who you are and what you were doing. You wouldn't have scammed me. You would not have scammed me. Because financial scams, listen, cannot make mathematical sense. That's what makes it a scam. They're stealing. So whatever they're doing cannot make mathematical sense. So when you watch American Greed shit and you see these guys stealing millions, and they always do this to make it seem like it's a big deal. Oh, man, they stole from the rich. Just because people are rich don't mean that they understand it. They just know how to make money. Honestly, this was a great show, and I'll definitely be rewatch. Yeah, appreciate it, man. I do. The younger, the better. The younger you guys, the better. And hey, if you want an accelerated plan, if you want to get down to immediately know the plan on how not to be a debt slave anymore, come see me. Come see me. Watch the video of my Credit Karma. You can see other people that I helped. Look in there. That's how your credit report will look. Go look at that. Go to my channel. I put the link in here too. Go to my channel. Go to the videos. Type in Credit Karma. Pull up the video. And not only see my credit report, see other people that I've helped. That's how your credit report will look. That will be your badge to connect with other like-minded people. The credit report. Not credit score, the credit report. All zeros. Thank you, Antoine. All zeros. All zeros. I remember one time the last time I showed my credit report, the dude said, man, I never seen somebody with a blank credit report. I know that. That's why I did it. That's why I posted it. All right, we're going to wrap this up, people. 2 hours, 30 minutes. Appreciate everybody for jumping on. Till next time, I'll let you later.